As much as possible, yung mga ginagawa nila, nandun ka para pag lumalaki sila natatanda na si daddy nandito, si mommy nandito.
You have to find what makes you happy in between. Kailangan may forced me time. You can never be prepared, really like 100% prepared for motherhood. Hoy, Teka.
Hoy, Teka!
Welcome back to our second episode of
Hoy, Teka!
I'm Cyra.
I'm Chef Martin, and we are
Overseas Filipino parents rediscovering our lives,
rediscovering love,
our careers, and ourselves, making parenting work one day at a time.
May mga nabago ba sa mga kaugalian nyo or sa mga ginagawa nyo araw-araw pagkatapos nung magkaroon ng pamilya at magkaanak? English, mami?
Oh, English.
Para sa mga taga-subaybay. Baka mamaya, puro Tagalog tayo, hindi maintindihan.
Okay. What has changed after you have kids? Ganun lang kayo.
Simple. Maganda pala, mas maganda pala mas may...
Okay, I'll ask you first. What has changed after you became a father?
Okay. Because everyone knows naman na I'm a chef, di ba? So, 12 hours ang working hours ko dito. So, nung nagkaanak ako, naging 24 hours na. So, mas mahaba. So, una, yung load talaga, time management, kailangan talagang isaayos or kailangan mong i-manage. Kasi that time nung nagkaroon kami ng anak, that was pandemic time.
Yep.
So, ang hirap nun, dalawa lang kami. Tapos wala kaming helper, walang kahit sino. So, nag-aalaga ng bata kasi maternity leave pa siya that time. Ako naman, nag-work ako. So, Monday, usually 6 days ang pasok ko. So, pag uwi ko, ang setup namin ganito. Pag uwi ko ng gabi, matutulog siya. Tapos, gigisingin ko siya mga bandang alas 4, alas 2, alas 4, ganyan. Tapos, para makatulog naman ako. So, yun. Ang kauna-unahang nagbago, yung oras.
I think not about the changes, but one thing I learned during that phase was to really take turns, like take responsibility. Sabi nga namin, papasok na kami sa bago naming trabaho, which is shifting. So, because I just gave birth, maaga akong natutulog. I easily get sleepy. Mga 9 o'clock yan, antok na ako.
Parating pa lang ako nun.
Tulog ako. After ko matulog,
Gising ako nun.
oo, ikaw yung gising. And usually, I'm a morning person. I think after I got kids, I really became a morning person. Nakakayaman ba yun? Naisip ko na.
Morning person siya, ako hindi. Kasi nasanay na ako ng trabaho ko, late na talaga natatapos. Yun lang kagandahan namin kasi ako pagdating ko ng bahay, umaandar pa utak ko, so gising na gising pa ako. So, nakababantayan ko pa yung baby, yung newborn namin. Tapos siya nakakapagpahinga siya. So, ang pasok ko naman kasi usually parang 10. So, late na.
Yeah.
So, nakakapag-adjust pa kami.
Oo. Tapos, I think nung mga panahon yun kasi takot na takot kami dun sa seeds, di ba? Sudden infant death. Disease,
Kasi,
something like that. Oo. So, every time natutulog yung baby, as much as possible, we want to be very present. We want to make sure na hindi kami inaantok, may iba kaming ginagawa so that we won't be able to sleep.
Every time pang natutulog siya tapos hindi siya gumagalaw. Ang ginagawa ko, ginaganon ko sa yung daliri ko.
I think lahat ng parents
ginaganon ko. Para sa Ay, okay.
Okay.
O kaya tinitingnan ko yung nilalapit ko yung mata ko dun sa tiyan kung gumagalaw.
Oo.
Okay, okay.
Kasi very scary yung yung
Mm.
seeds, and not a lot of parents actually know about it. Pero may mga nakilala kami na yun, nangyari yun dun sa baby nila. And one very important lesson sa amin is wag maglagay ng stuffed toy
Oo.
sa sa
Kasi baka
bed
ma-suffocate
ng
yung
baby.
baby.
Yeah. Okay, aside from the the usual routine
Mm.
na ganyan, what else changed to you mentally, um, I would say physically, maybe emotionally? Why I'm asking him is because I realized we put so much effort, or like we put so much attention to moms, di ba? Ito nga yung nakakatawa kasi when a baby is born, everybody is actually, happy looking at the baby until they realize, oh, kailangan rin palang kumustahin si mommy, di ba? But then now, after I had 2 kids, then I was like, oh, dapat palang kumustahin si daddy. And there are very few studies about I call it fourth trimester. Sa fourth trimester, that involves the father. Kasi yung fourth trimester, di ba, it's really like the postpartum. We always talk about like the depression for moms kapag walang support system na strong. But we are often like neglecting the fathers, which is, sabi nila, 10% of the fathers, the new fathers, actually go through depression too. So, in your case, do you think you've had that?
Buti naman ako wala akong ganyan. Kasi parang hindi naman depression eh. Kasi pag nakikita ko parang meron yung, alam mo yung pakiramdam na may hinihintay kang, kagaya ako, di ba? May hinihintay akong pagpasahan ba? Ano yun? Iniintay ko siya lumaki. May hinihintay akong pagpasahan. Yun nga nung nagsasapatos pa ako, nag-hobby ako. Ay, yung hobby ko na mga sapatos. Ang nasa isip ko agad, hindi pa lumalabas, may papagpasahan na ako.
Nakakaawa naman yung mga gamit ko ipapasa doon sa anak ko.
Di ba? Eh, kasi yung sa akin naman, pwede mo naman talaga ipasa yung sa akin. Tapos, di ba, mapapakinabangan pa nila pag binenta nila someday.
Backstory. Kasi ako, kapag nakita niyo yung sapatos ko, sobrang dumi. Hindi naman sobrang dumi. I mean, pero
Masabihin na lang natin na
used. Oo.
Tapos ako pa yung naglilinis.
Hindi naman all the time. Pero siya, kahit 2 years na niyang sinuot yung sapatos, mukha pa rin bago. And I tell you, you can even sell it. Yun. So, nasa carousel na yan, maya-maya, oh, di ba sinuot mo na yan? 2 years mo na yung suot, halos araw-araw. But then it was sold. So, okay, fine. Yeah, so, yung pagpapasa, pagpapamana na ganyan, yeah, it's applicable to him but not to me. Pero okay, I have a few things, yeah, that I think I can pass on.
Tapos, isa pa, I think, nung nagka-baby, mas lalo akong gusto ko, dati kasi ako si overtime eh. Lalo na nung pa kami, nung husband and wife pa lang kami. Kasi most of the time kasi hindi kami nakikita. Siguro a month, 3 times lang kami nakikita.
Grabe ka naman.
Yes,
Hindi
3 times. 3 times, it's ganito ang setup. Pag hindi siya uuwi ng Singapore, ako pupunta ko saan nasan siya. Yun yung setup dati. So ngayon, kaya doon ako natuto na talagang overtime. Ngayon, nung may bata na, may baby na kami, parang lagi akong si pauwi. Yung gusto mo parating umuwi, yung bibigyan ka ng overtime, hindi na, bigay mo na lang sa iba. Dati noon, mga panahon ko, ang stop ko dapat 8 to 9. Nung wala pa kaming anak, ang ginagawa ko, hindi ako kumukuha masyado maraming tao para may overtime ako. So ngayon, nung nagkaanak kami, hindi, kailangan ko ng full manpower para makauwi ako.
Correct.
Wala na akong pakialam sa overtime.
I think going back to the fact na ang OFW ay trabaho ng trabaho.
So ganun ang nangyari. So tapos kami noon, mas naging mabusisi kami. Dati yung mga sine-search yung mga suntukan sa sa yung mga UFC ngayon iba na. Yung how to raise a baby, yung gano'n.
Yung
Oo,
pinaka-favorite ko actually, ano niya, yung, naalala mo yung naghihikap
oo.
yung mga baby, tas hindi na namin alam ang gagawin namin. Pero, you found a way,
Mm.
I forgot
Tapos
kung
yung
ano
ano,
tawag.
yung halimbawa sobrang iyak na, nakita ko rin yun, eh, sobrang umiiyak ka na tapos yung ginaganon yung baby, di sabi na dito ginaganon-ganon tapos tumitigil siya 'pag
Oh
iyak,
my God, it
ano.
feels like it's so long ago.
Siguro yung mga first 6 months, yun yung mga nabago. Pero nung lumaki na, mas marami na. Kasi lagi nang nakabantay. Kasi yung takbo-takbo, nakakatakot eh. Kasi ako, makulit ako nung bata eh. Sobrang dami kong tahi sa katawan dahil sa kakulitan.
Kaya siya ngayon,
Ngayon
lagi siyang
natatakot ako.
running.
Yung matutulog ka, iidlip ka lang, may marinig ka lang labog. Kalabog! Ganyan.
Sobrang light sleeper niya.
Oo. Tapos tatakbo ako, sabi ko, "Anong nangyari? Yung pala may nagsara lang ng pinto, akala ko yung mga bata na." So yun yung mga ano, yun yung mga nabago, yun yung mga nadagdag.
Lagi ko sinasabi sa mga kaibigan ko who just got pregnant, excited sila, and they really feel like, oh, it's a lot of work to have a baby. I think babies, that infant stage is the hardest stage of all. I think for us, it was the easiest stage.
Oo.
So,
Kasi ano kami, yung nag-uusap kami na nakaplano lahat eh.
we
Nakasulat.
kasi yun nga, partners. We became partners.
Ultimo mga check-up ng mga bata. Nasa calendar namin
We have
lahat.
shared calendar
Yes.
na, yun, I think yun yung mga nabago, no? Kasi dati, hindi naman kami talaga nagsha-shared calendar. We just remind each other, oy, by the way, ganito, yung schedule and all. Pero dahil nga may family na, then you have to have your shared calendar so that we can remind each other, especially we're both working. So, that's one. And then, even the things in the house, like, for example, wala nang gatas. Wala nang diaper.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Things like that. Ako, I think, what changed? It just happened so fast. I think you can never be ready, to be honest. You can never be ready. No matter how much you read books. Because of course, like, I did have time to read books. So I read books about, like, how, for the first time parent, like, what are the things that you should remember, you should be prepared for, etc., etc. Of course, like, I talked to my family, I talked to my aunts, my cousins who actually had their baby. You can never be prepared, really, like 100% prepared for motherhood.
Tsaka hindi kagaya nung katabi yung mga magulang nila na malapit. Kasi kami nandito kami. At ang matindi nun, yung nangyari, pandemic nun.
Yes.
Napakahirap.
I think, yun
Grabe.
yung gusto
Yun yung
natin
pinakamahirap.
ikwento. Kasi we want the kids to remember, especially Anwenwe. We want her to know, Anwenwe, if you'll be watching this someday when you grow up, you have to remember. Kasi meron din akong sinulat sa kanya na during the time that you were born, what was the biggest event? Sinabi ko sa kanya, it wasn't an event only. It was a pandemic.
Pandemic. Yung COVID na yun. Grabe. Isipin mo, may kapatid ako dito. Pero dahil pandemic, may baby, gusto nilang tumulong. Hindi sila pwede kasi bawal pumunta sa bahay na may bahay. Lockdown kami.
And aside from that, they are nurses.
Oo,
so
yun
one
ba.
of them, I have two sisters-in-law in here. One of them actually is in the COVID ward.
Isolation ward.
Yeah, isolation ward.
So talagang dahil takot din kami syempre. Hindi na kami nagpapapunta ng tao.
So we had to navigate everything by ourselves. Sometimes with the help of our Professor Google.
Oo, tama.
And most of the time with the help of our, of course, moms. But I think overall, no matter how much advice you will get from others, minsan mako-confuse ka na lang sa sobrang dami. O dapat ganito yung bata, pero dapat nakatayo, dapat hindi nakaupo, ganyan. So, you will just rely on your gut feel. Kasi, at some point, as long as you have very good intention to raise this child nicely, protect this child, then I think everything will be okay. Okay, do you know that there's a certain term about this particular stage in a woman's life?
Sa inyo lang? Sa inyo lang, sa amin wala. Bakit ganun?
Ewan ko, kasi according to researchers.
Lagi na lang kayong tama. Oh my God. Sige, ano yan?
Okay, it's called matrescence.
Matrescence?
Oo. Matrescence. So, parang nagkaroon ng sense ang matres.
Oh,
Galing.
ayos
Isip
yun
ko lang yun ngayon. Okay, so
ano yan? Ano yan? Gusto ko marinig yung matrescence. Ngayon ko lang narinig yan.
No, I'm serious. There's
Sige
a
nga.
term.
Sige,
Just i-google mo, or I don't know, ChatGPT mo, or YouTube mo.
Ano nga,
So,
sige, explain.
matrescence is like, it's like an adolescence. Diba?
Pero,
So, it's transitioning.
after
Adolescence
mga anak.
Yes. It's the transition period of the woman to motherhood. So, it's not like, sometimes it's not depression, because there are a lot of cases that women feel that, oh, I think I'm depressed, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling like I don't deserve this child. I remember when I first held Avana in my hand, I was crying. Of course, like, I was so happy, but at the same time, I felt like, do I deserve this child? I mean, what did I do to deserve like this beautiful human in my hand? So there's a feeling of guilt. Like, there's a lot of feeling that a woman is feeling. Okay, hindi lang woman. Baka pwedeng gawin nating patrescence, di ba? Malay ko kung may
Ganun din naman yung naramdaman ko. Kasi ikaw yung naramdaman mo, yung nahawakan mo, naiiyak ka, di ba? Ako nakita ko kayong dalawa, nanginginig tuhod ka. Kasi andun ako sa loob ng delivery room. Hinang-hina ako. Nanginginig ako kasi nakita ko yung buong pangyayari. Siguro yun yung patrescent na period.
Yun, oo nga. So during the birth, gusto ko pa all natural. I want to have like water birth. Pero dahil nga ang pandemic, we were not allowed to do anything like
Tapos
that.
ang sabi niya, gusto niya natural birth. Ayoko ng mga epidural, ganyan. Tapos nagle-labor na siya ng 9 hours siguro.
8 lang.
8. Nung una.
No, 8 in total.
Oo nga, I mean, nung una, nagle-labor na siya. Sabi niya, ayoko.
Tagal. Tapos 5 cm lang. Hindi naman nag-progress.
Daddy, masaksakan mo na ako. Hindi ko na kaya.
Meron bang
Tapos, sinaksakan siya. Tapos mamaya, masakit pa din. Masakit pa din. Wala yan. Clapping gas. Wala pa rin nangyari.
Mas natawa pa ako sa joke mo. Kesa dun sa laughing gas na yun. Kakainis. Oo. So, nandun siya ng birth entirely. I think yun yung first stage, no? Nung first stage ng patrescence mo kung may trabaho.
Kasi, nung sinilip kong ganun, napaatras ako bigla eh. Tapos nanginig tuhod ko eh. Tapos ang masama nung ginupit na.
Muntik na siya mahimatay.
Ito matindi. Nung nilabas na, sabi sa akin ng doktor, hey, daddy, come here. I go, why? You cut this. Kinat yung umbilical cord.
But it was a very beautiful birth.
Grabe.
Because I have a very, very, very good and competent birth team. So, of course, shout out to my kumaring Tia. 2 of my birth, nandyan siya. Kahit na kaka-shift lang niya. Double shift na si ate.
Double shift si ate.
Kasi dumating na ako. Kailangan kong mga anak. And of course, like sabi ko nga dito sa doctor ko, actually, I wanna give birth again because of you. Sabi ko, because I wanna see you again. I wanna have, para siyang project. Isang malaking project. It's Dr.
Chong Wei.
Very, very good doctor.
Hindi kita malilimutan.
I will never
I will never forget you.
And then, it was really beautiful. The second time I gave birth, ready na ako, syempre. I cut the labor time into half.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Tapos nasa Pilipinas pa ako nun.
Nasa Pilipinas ka. It was Mamala who was here. And of course, my another kumarin, Shubali. Hello. Okay, so, the next question is, how long did it last? How long does it take to transform?
Transformer. Ganyan.
Does it have a time limit?
Sa akin, parang wala eh. Kasi, parang every stages nung paglaki ng bata, kailangan mo mag-adjust.
Oh my God, feeling ko teacher ako.
Diba?
Tama ka.
Kasi, yung dati, nung maliit pa lang sila, okay lang eh. Kasi, andyan lang eh. Mababantayan mo, papalitan mo ng damit. Ganyan, dede lang. Pero ngayon, yung kada stages ng bata, ngayon lalo na toddler na, sobrang kulit. So, kailangan mo mag-adjust. Yung pasensya mo, yung patience mo, kailangan lagpas hanggang ulo. Kung hindi, mapapalo mo talaga.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the changes don't stop.
Oo.
Sabi nga nila, yung 4th trimester is all about survival, recovery, and then transformation. So, I think no matter what's the situation, whether you are a new parent or you already had like some kids, like a few kids, if there's a new baby, it's really a survival mode, diba? Survival mode, no matter what. And then, of course, like while you're surviving, you're also recovering. Sa ibang tao, these three stages happen all at once. But there are some people that gradually experiencing like these 3 phases. Yan. Pero I think for us, it really like, it all happens all at once.
Hindi kasi yung nangyari sa atin. Kasi yung year interval kasi nung dalawa, magkalapit lang. Kaya gano'n na nangyari. So, yung pagitan kasi ng baby namin is parang 2 taon lang. So, doon na kami sa recovery stage. Tapos nandun na kami sa
survival again.
Biglang pumasok ulit yung isa. So, balik ulit kami doon sa dati. Pero ang kagandaan nun, syempre, alam na namin yung gagawin namin. Kasi nga, na-survive na namin yung dati na pandemic na kami lang dalo eh. What more pa kaya ngayon, may tulong na kami ng aming mga mami.
Mommies. Yan. So, I think the changes, the relearning of yourself, like your routine, for those people who actually worked with me, ever since I started to have kids, if they compared with my previous working style, they will realize that I actually work at 4 a.m. because I try to wrap up my day like earlier so that I can spend time with my kids, and then I try to start like and really like do my work like early in the morning. But it got worse when I had 2 kids. Kasi sometimes, okay, natutulog yung isa, and then I started working, and then suddenly the second one wake up. Yeah. So, yun, the relearning of yourself, the relearning of the new you, it really doesn't end. Yun. Because, as what he mentioned, it's in phases eh. The child is in infancy stage, and you discover that, oh, I'm this kind of person during this stage. And then the toddler stage comes along, and then you're like, oh, I realize I'm not that patient, or I realize I'm a very forgiving parent, so you also transform along the way.
Tsaka dapat dahil ikaw yung nakakaintindi, ikaw mag-a-adjust. So, yung mga stages na rin ito, yung mga nila matatandaan nila paglaki nila So, kailangan mong as much as possible, yung mga ginagawa nila, nandun ka para pag lumalaki sila, natatanda si daddy nandito, si mommy nandito. So, kailangan mo rin talaga mag-adjust. Kagaya ngayon, kung ano yung kahiligan nila, ay golden, o kailangan mo ang golden. Yung mga nakaraang panahon, Elsa o Elsa. Ngayon, golden naman.
Yes.
So, kailangan mong sumabay sa kung anong trip nila. Kasi, ano yun matatanim sa utak nila na, si daddy, ganito si daddy dati.
Then, so, magkakaroon ka ng face that you are, a lion, Hakuna Matata, and then suddenly you become Saja Boys. Diba? So, it's really like that. But then, you have to find what makes you happy in between. Kailangan may forced me time. Diba? Like, you find like a few seconds, a few minutes. Ito lagi itong kunwari nasa toilet for a few minutes and then
hihinga.
Ako minsan nagtatago somewhere. Hihinga lang din.
Kasi noon, pag nasa toilet ako, ang gagawin, kakatok pa rin, bubuksan yung pinto. Nagto-toilet ako, baby. Give me 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah. May time pa nga ako nagbe-breastfeed ako sa toilet dati. Kasi, I'm so hungry, pero ihina po ako. Yeah, that answers the question na what has changed after kids. And travel, we didn't travel anymore.
Yeah, because nung married kami, without kids, we used to travel a lot. Parang ang travel namin every year, twice.
2 to 3 times.
2 to 3 times, so.
Big travel, may mga small travels then. Yeah, but it's because also pandemic happened. It changed everything, how we live, and it just happened that we also had kids during the pandemic and totally changed everything. So yeah, that will be in next episode, like how tough it is to travel with kids. Okay. So,
tsaka pahabol. Isa pa yun, yung namin. Siyempre, pag nagkaroon ka ng anak dito, finances mo.
Oh, yes.
Yes, isa pa yun.
I forgot.
Isa
It's
pa rin yun
important.
sa mga namin na bago. Kagaya ngayon, wala yung mga sapatos ko. Dati, every week nakakabili ako 4 to 5 shoes. Tapos, nire-resell ko, pinipilip ko lang. Ngayon, wala na. Ano na lang ako, once in a blue moon. Kung papayagan na lang. Ganun na ngayon.
Actually,
kasi,
hindi kong papayagan. Lagi kong papayagan.
walang pambili.
Paano?
Diba? Ayun, yun, isa pa rin yun. So, malaking, malaki lang pagbabago pagdating sa namin.
Sa finance.
Sa pamimera. That's why, kailangan namin gumawa ng iba ding paraan.
So it's either you take it positively and use it as a motivation, or you just like be sad about it. Because I know some people, they were like, oh no, wala ka ng pera pag nagkaanak ka. But anyway, in Singapore, before you give birth to a child, they're actually showing you the computation of how much a child will cost. I mean, raising a child would cost from, for example, like how much is the usual expense if you have like a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, 12-year-old, 16-year-old. So here they really plan, everything. And of course, like they also send you to a financial advisor,
Yes,
financial counseling.
After mag-give birth,
Before and
after.
after. Yeah.
Yung before, ibibigay sa yung breakdown ng magkano yung gagastasin mo panganganak. Tapos, pag normal, yun naka-breakdown. Pag CS, naka-breakdown na din. Pero pag emergency CS, iba pa yun.
Yes. I think medyo pareho rin sa Pilipinas and maybe anywhere in the world. But here they pre-plan, baga, yun. And then after, of course, like there will be another discussion. Okay, so
I think dito na nagtatapos ang ating second episode.
See you again in our next pause.
See you.
Hoy.
Hoy. Abateka.